everybody, it's Frank. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm your host here on American Eagle Rises for a Tuesday. Yeah. What should we talk about today? I'm going to say, let's do a really quick, and I mean, this is going to be boring quick, guys. Alright, so I took a look at it before, and the market update is our 10-year treasury. Looks like that went down slightly. It was down earlier. It looks like it kind of is only down 1 basis point. And the Dixie didn't really move much today either. It's down there at 99. Yeah, SPY up 0.5%. Bitcoin was down 0.5%. Gold basically unchanged. Silver went down 0.5%. And no, I didn't get a chance. And we'll get into that here in a second. Yeah, so what else market-wise? I don't know. I'm not sure what the heck. Yeah, anyway, boring. Yeah, not much super action in the market, it doesn't appear to be. So, I didn't get a chance. I could have done it on my phone, but didn't even get a chance to get on my app to sell any of my damn SLV. And maybe we'll have a second shot tomorrow, but yeah, other news. I didn't see anything in here that's like that big. You know, we still got crazy people in LA. They're burning the place down. You know, all the elected officials in California don't want LA. They want LA to burn down. It doesn't make any sense to me. They want to protest Gavin Newsom and whoever that lady is in LA. Apparently they want LA to burn to the ground. I don't want to say I agree with them, but I can understand. Yeah, so I don't know. Why as a governor and mayor you want to see LA burned to the ground? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then on top of it, you want to make it a political thing. I don't know. You guys, like I said, if you don't see that this is a communist takeover, I don't know what else to show you. You don't use politics to burn a city down. That's just, you guys know me. I don't get it. Why are people in LA not taking matters in their own hand? The police are overwhelmed. There's National Guard overwhelmed. I don't know. We got Marines coming up. Marines came in during the Rodney King riot. I think that was in 92. I don't know. Early 90s. But a bunch of South Koreans were on roofs with guns. And they protected LA. Where are you guys? I know you're getting old. You're probably about my age. Yeah, maybe they all left, right? All the people that had, that actually want good things for LA, they probably all left. I don't know. Is it contrived, made up? Is it real? Yes. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that because it just gets me pissed off. Like, what? Anyway. Big Beautiful Bill. Oh, that's still doing it? I thought that was passed. Why does Dave Ramsey keep coming up in this? Yeah, sure, whatever, Dave. Get out of here. I think U.S. and China are still working on their trade thing. that just disappeared, right, guys? Like, that just disappeared. The only thing I kind of saw was Donald Trump issues warning about the parade. Yeah, guys, like, I think shit's going down this weekend, guys. I don't, like I said, I'm not trying to be alarmist, but LA is not calming down. If anything, it's escalating. There's these supposed protests, but they're not protests, guys. It's all coordinated. All right? I don't know if you have one near your place. There's one not too far from me in Waterford, but it's funny because Waterford is like a working class, so I don't get it. Knowing Waterford, though, it's going to be like light turnout. So I think the big cities, it might be kind of a thing. But if you got a small, like you'll go by and there'll be like maybe like, 20 people. I almost want to go there, with my Trump hat and Trump stuff, right? But I got shit to do. Even if I have time to go there, like, am I going to waste my time to go there? No. Like, they don't want to listen to us. They're just getting paid, right? So let them make their damn noise. Outside of that, what else is in here? Literally, guys, and this is MSN. You would think they would be throwing all sorts of mud here. But yeah, I don't see anything. Greta Thunberg denounces Gaza war crimes after being deported from Israel. Oh, boo-hoo, Greta. Hey, Greta, go fuck off. You are such a fucking attention fucking whore. Jesus Christ. And she's gotten ugly as shit, by the way. And I don't know how old she is, but oh my God, she's fought up. Oh my God. Jeez, my dead grandma looks better than her. My God. Anyway, was that brutal? Anyway, who gives a shit about her? Yeah, so why I couldn't sell my SLV? Oh, I'll tell you guys. Dude, I almost just left in the middle of the day. That's how shitty of a day I had at work today. Oh my God. Morning wasn't too bad, and then it just stemmed, and then my boss is like, oh yeah, did we have a list of brackets? Yeah, we did. So we gave them that list yesterday. Then all of a sudden someone's like, oh yeah, we need to get cost on that. And we need someone to provide real estimates. Doesn't sound hard, right? Oh, well, kind of hard when we don't have a design, right? Oh, why don't we have a design? Well, no one knows where it's going to go. We don't even have a solution worked up, but yet we're trying to figure out how much it costs, right? This is like, hey, you're going to build a house, and you want to know how much it costs, but you haven't made a decision on where the house is. You haven't determined how much square foot, if it has any of that stuff. You're just like, I know I'm going to build a house somewhere on planet Earth. That's all you know. It just went from there to there, this other stupid meeting where, again, they don't have a workable solution. Well, we need to get rid of fasteners. It's like, well, wait a minute, guys. You don't even have anything that works. Have a solution first, right? Maybe it's cost too much and maybe it takes... And then optimize the design. Why are you worried about optimizing when what you have doesn't work? So you're going to have to add more materials, more time, more cost later, and you don't have... Right? It's like you're building the house and you don't even have the plans to build the house. And then you get upset with the architect even though he's still working on the plans and you haven't told him how many floors to build. That is what's going on. Not just in my area, right? I'm in advanced area. So, and then on top of it, guys, if that wasn't... I have so much stress, my jaw is like locked, guys. Like I don't know. It hurts like hell. Like right, this whole area right here. Like, dude, it feels like someone punched me here, guys. Like it's so. Like it hurts so much here, my entire neck. Pain in the neck. Literally, I got a pain in my neck, guys. Jesus. Why do I care? What, right? Like, getting back to what Raymond says. Like, I don't know, man. You just gotta say one day, just say fuck it. But anyway, you guys are gonna love this one. So on top of that, you know, if you guys haven't seen my previous video, I did mention a few times. Sorry, I'm like kind of ants. I can't stay in one place for long, okay? I'm fidgety. Sorry, I used to be worse, guys. I used to be really, really worse. But in a previous video, I mentioned that I applied for a position. And it was actually a management position. It was actually for an engineering group manager. And the requirements, I filled all the requirements. They wanted someone that had a bachelor's, and I had a bachelor's, and you know, I had it in engineering, and I've been in the electrical space my entire career at General Motors since 2013. So I've had over 12 years, and I've been in our power and distribution system. When? Like 2014. So almost as long as I've been at General Motors, and I've worked with plenty of our harness people. But then they also were talking about in our advanced vehicle development. It paused again, guys. I don't know. I'm going to keep going. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit too, guys. Like, I do videos and then it doesn't fucking record. Pardon my French. You know, and I get like 3-4 people watching the video. So if you're one of those people watching, thank you for watching, guys. Like, I'm trying here, guys. I don't know. This doesn't seem like anything I'm doing work, and I've been doing this for like 6 months. It just, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just talking to the damn void. But anyway, so I work in this position was going to be in the advanced area, and it's like like my director, right? So I have the big director organization. I'm the only person in the group that works in advanced vehicle development. I've been in this space for a very long period of time. I've done the brackets for a long period of time, and I know all the harness people, all the wire harness people. I work with them. They know me, and they love working with me. They love when I don't want to say take over meetings or just, that's me. I take charge. It's like I can't, like I see a problem, I dive right in. It's like I don't hesitate. You know, I'm like a firefighter. I see a fire and I hear someone screaming. I'm going to put my shit on. I'm going to go. I don't need orders. I will, let me do this shit. Get out of my fucking way, right? That's me. Maybe that's my problem. I should just let them fail and just be like, ugh. But anyway, I had 3 people reach out to me and say, hey, Frank, there's this position. You'd be a great fit. Like, this is like your position. You got to go for it. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm like, thanks, man. Thanks for, number one, bringing it to my attention, because I didn't know the position even existed, right? But I told him, I'm like, thank you very much for having that, that vote of confidence. It means so much to me, right? It means a lot that these people look up to me and they're like, hey, this would be a perfect plug for Frank to get in there, right? He can do a lot of good in this position. So I put my application in, and that was like over 3 weeks ago, right? And like people were like, hey, you hear anything? I'm like, no. And typically what they do, like your first week, maybe 2 weeks max, like they'll do like a cursory review and go, okay, here's all the applications, right? Because you have there's like a 1 week time window to get applications, and then they stop taking applications. And there's like a week, maybe 2 weeks where they have all the applications and they go through all the filtering, and then they go, okay, these are the candidates that we're going to invite to have an interview. So this morning, at 7, I don't know what time it was, says, Dear Frank, thank you for your interest in the position, blah, 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 all right? We have elected to proceed with other candidates that have the required skill set. This doesn't mean that you're still not if you fill other applications, that doesn't mean that you don't have, and I'm just like, dude, I only applied for one anyway, right? So yeah, guys, they didn't, and like I said, my director, and there's a guy, so there's another, like, he's not really a director per se, he's like this, like, senior EGM, it's kind of weird, because typically, there's an EGM and then a director, so there's like a hidden layer, so this guy, and I know the director, okay, and I know the hiring manager, right? So both of these guys, they didn't even invite me to have an interview. I did not have high expectations. Like, I didn't have high expectations of actually securing the job, right? But I was pretty confident that they would be like, hey, Frank, Frank wanted to put the position in. We have someone else in mind, but let's bring him in. Right? Let's get a little bit more information out of Frank, and let's sit down with Frank and actually talk to him, right? Because these two guys haven't sat down with me. They didn't even ask for an interview. So ironically, now I know everything I need to know. Like, it would have been better for them to say, let's bring you in, we'll have an interview, right? And they go, oh, well, we chose someone else, right? No. I guess 9+ years in advanced vehicle development, being all of those 9 years in advanced vehicle development with the power and distribution system doesn't mean a damn thing, guys. Doesn't mean a damn thing. Yeah, so that was, again, I didn't think I'd get the position. I'm more pissed that they didn't even want to have a 30-minute conversation. Like, it could have been, it may not even have had to have been like a real, true interview. They couldn't even just sit me down for 30 minutes and just be like, hey, Frank, what is it that you bring to the table, right? I mean, they kind of know this stuff so it tells me everything I need to know. They obviously don't want me to be in management, and I don't know. I must be problematic, right? I bring the hard truths that right? It's like, this is a problem. Do you want to do anything about it? Yes or no? And it's like, why are you bringing these problems to us, Frank? It's like, well, this is my job. My job is to say, hey, there's a problem here. Right? It's not supposed to go past the checkpoint. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I got the wrong skin. I got junk between my legs. Right? And I like women. And I have gray hair. Right? Because I'm telling you right now, someone told me who they had in mind. And here's the ironic thing. They've never been a design release engineer. They've never been an engineer. And they've never been anything in advanced vehicle development. They've been in the group, but they have never released a part in the group. So they have no idea what the requirements are. None. Oh, but guess what? They got, some nice tatas. You have to be fucking kidding me, guys. Like that. Like I said, now it's, I already knew that, like, I was on the, like, hey, Frank's not going to get promoted. We don't want him, right? He holds us accountable. He holds the corp, because I hold the corp, like, it's not even in my team, right? Some of the stuff I hold other people accountable. I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do as engineers? I mean, fucking people's lives are at stake. We work with automobiles. We work with the power distribution, like these little boxes and then these wires that go back and forth. These fucking wires have to be a certain way. And like during a frontal impact, if it doesn't work the way, it doesn't make the safety call. Right? Because we have this OnStar, we have this system, right? And and there's other areas of the vehicle where, like, if we don't do our job right, people will die. And obviously, GM doesn't give a shit. Oh, yeah, that's, we're going to write you up, Frank. Right? Oh my God, you said it on YouTube. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I don't have data. Yeah, all right. I'm just saying shit. But it doesn't matter, dude. The point is that we've lost sight. It's not just It's not just General Motors. It's not. It's not. It's not the industry. It's not automotive in general. It's like everything. Everything. But, you know, I got my little piece of the pie, right? So they want a different answer. They want their answer. Right? And I told someone, I said, you know what? This 2025 is the year where they want to find the people. They are the diligent person, right? They don't take no for an answer, right? They're not problematic, right? But they're like, hey, what are we going to do about this problem, right? Like, we can have a discussion, and we can talk about different solutions, right? But they want people to not, like, the reason why they want dumb people is because they don't know any better. They don't have the expertise or the experience or the learned experience of all that heartache that happened. They want to pretend that's actual data, right? They want to pretend like that's not there, right? Don't worry about it because, 5 years, we'll worry about it then, right? But when 5 years come, they'll say, well, why didn't we do it then, right? Well, people like me won't be around. But yeah, I told someone, I said, they're looking for the people that will, they will actually say, no, stop, this is not right. We need to speak up for safety. Like I said, it's in our mission statement, guys. They say it in the mission statement, and you do what the mission statement does, and you get written up. You can't make this shit up. But heaven forbid you don't, and you get caught, well, you're gone too. So again, my philosophy in life, and it's not just at my work, I always say, ask for forgiveness, not permission. People are saying, why do you feel so comfortable speaking up? And it's like, I'm not. Like, I don't want to say I'm terrified, but every time I open up my mouth, I'm afraid of what could happen. But if I let myself worry about what could happen, right, I would rather try, fail, and explain why I did certain actions than just sit on the sideline and just sit there and be like, I can't. I'm not a parasite. I'm not someone that just goes along to get along. Fuck no. I'm almost the opposite. I'm like, dude, if everyone is saying the same thing, I think Patton said this. George General Patton. He said, if everyone is saying the same thing, someone ain't doing their job right. I believe that wholeheartedly, and he's on to something, right? It doesn't mean we just say stuff to like I don't go to work like thinking, hey man, what can I make up today so that I can piss everyone off? I don't do that. But that's what they think. Oh hey Brian, what's going on, man? How you doing, Brian? It's probably Brian. He's sending me all this funny ass shit. But yeah, guys, sorry I kind of went on that. Shit, man, we're so cooked. You know the one thing that really, like I said, I tell people I'm afraid. I just choose to act in spite of fear, right? I call that courage, right? Courage doesn't mean, I'm fearless. No. Even when someone says, oh yeah, that person's fearless. No. They have fear. But they choose to act despite, or in spite, if you will, having that fear. That's, whatever you want to. That's what I call true masculinity, my guys. Come on. When I was younger, it was, well, they'll call you whatever. I don't care. They're calling me bad names right now, right? Like when I was a kid. It's like, well, fuck it, man. They're already saying nasty shit. So I might as well start pushing back because they're going to say the same shit anyway. Right? Again, man, choose the way in which you want to I call it stand, right? What do you want to stand up for? Or will you? How about that, guys? Will you stand up for something? That's your assignment. That's your homework today. I have so many things that I'm willing to stand up for, but I'm sick and tired of being the only person, right? I hear it at work too. It's like, I wish other people would, not me. Other people would say, yeah, I wish other people would stand up and say something. I'm like, you are saying it and you don't say it. It's almost like, I wish someone would say something. Well, it's like looking yourself in the mirror. If you're asking yourself that question, that means you need to do it. Oh, I'm scared. Do it anyway. Do you think the men that stormed Normandy, do you think they weren't scared? Fuck no, they were. Holy hell. Come on. We're not facing death. Come on, guys. What? I know nothing's worth it anymore. But we just sit around and do nothing. Nothing will happen. God, why the hell do I care about this world? This world gives no shit about us. Right, guys? I care about you. That's why I keep going, right? Because I know if I roll back, then nothing will happen. Like everyone, all of us will all lose. Right? So I'll keep fighting the impossible fight, right? Maybe that's what God put me here for, right? To fight the losing battle. God, man. I want to fight on the winning side for once. God, for one fucking time in my life, I want to fight a fight where we win one fucking time. God damn it. Where are you, men? Where the fuck are you? Stand up. You don't have to say anything. Fucking put anything. Push back anything. If someone tells you something, whatever. You don't want to say anything, just give them the fucking middle finger. They give you snooty shit, push them right back. I don't know. At this point, guys, I've told you guys I don't know how many times. We need to make a decision. And we got to make it fucking like this fucking month. Jesus. Look at this bullshit that's going around in our world. Every day that goes by and we don't do anything, it just makes it harder. I know. None of this shit's worth it. Nothing is worth anything. Right? Guys, I could keep going on and on. What's it going to take? What is it going to take you to finally say, fuck it? Are you going to wait till you lose everything? You have no possessions. You have no job. You have no prospects. You're literally on the side of the road. Are you going to wait that long? Are you going to wait that long? Because if you do, you might not be able to do anything once you realize it, right? That's why I keep saying, like, we need to come to a realization of something sooner, right? It's the epitome of existential threat, right? Like, are we going to acknowledge the asteroid as it's entering Earth's atmosphere? That's too fucking late. Well, hey, we need to do something. Yeah, what? Pray? I'm not discrediting prayer, but you know what I'm saying, right? Right? Just because you jump out of the plane and you pray to Almighty, you're still going to hit the damn concrete and you're going to be all over the place. That prayer will not stop that. Maybe one time, all of a sudden some crazy angel comes out. That you wanna bet, right? Like, I don't test them that way. I test them meaning, what'd you put me here for, right? Tell me, right? I had that dream, right? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's telling me. He's telling me don't have any hope. None whatsoever. You're fighting not only, right, I'm fighting the losing battle. And not only that, but no one will care. No one will care. It'll be years later and no one will remember I call it the last stand, right? No one remembers the last few Roman soldiers that were protecting Rome. Right? Imagine, guys. There was probably a couple fucking badass motherfucking centurions. Right? The fucking city's burning and... Right? And they're just like, dude, he's probably, there's probably soldiers that just left there. They're just like, I'm fucking out of here, right? But you know damn well, there was a few of those motherfuckers that said, you know what, we're dead anyway, right? Like, Rome falls, we don't we're gonna die anyway. So they chose to die in their own manner. They're like, you know what, fuck it, dude. Right? Here's whatever building they picked, right? They chose their hallowed ground, right? And I bet you each one of those guys killed 10 plus, for every guy that went down, they probably took out at least 10, right? But no one knows them. It's not written anywhere. No one remembers them, right? They still did it anyway. That's how I feel today, guys. I'm that last Roman centurion, right, with my sword, and I got like a few guys. And I'm just like, that's what I want, guys. I don't mind going down, but I want a small... I'm telling you guys, I was meant to be a soldier. Some damn, something went awry in the timelines. Not in 51. I don't know. I don't know. I can barely, I got cricks and cracks, and I ain't in the best shape in my life like I used to. Shit, man, sometimes just getting out of bed is a fucking problem, right? But I don't know. Where's the young guys? I'm telling you guys, where are you Gen Z guys? Come on, it's all right. You don't have to say anything. I'll lead you up that hill. Hell, I'll be on the hill. You guys come. And the rest, who knows? But yeah, guys, that's how if I'm alone, if the lone centurion is all of his soldiers run away, guess what? I'm that guy that just goes, yeah, all right. Here's behind me stands what used to be the Senate, where Julius Caesar was stabbed to death by his own betrayed. That's how I go out, right? Yeah, that Rome was 200 years old, right? That's like America, right? The America I remember. Hell, the America I remember is the America my dad remembered. He remember what the Great Depression was. He remembers World War II. He remembers all that shit that we all take for granted. We don't even know where we came from. And more importantly, we don't remember what we, as individuals, were able to achieve. I know everything's desperate. Everything, again, losing battle. But dude, just have faith and confidence in yourself. Do that, and who cares if we fail? I'm telling you guys, God didn't say we'd win. I'm telling you, I want one damn battle where we win. I'm sick and tired of we win later. Well, when the fuck is that? I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. It's going on for thousands of years now. Win, win, win. Win. It's always the end of the whatever. I'm babbling now, guys. I'll leave you with the words of General MacArthur, because this is how I feel all the time now. He says, what did he say? Old soldiers never die. They just fade away. Pfft. That's how I feel, man. Right? That's the saying of a soldier that never died in combat, right? He fades into history. Pfft. Yeah. Anyway, that was probably almost 20 minutes. I hope someone's listening to this. Anyway, guys, Keep it real out there. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. I feel like I'm wasting my time making these videos all the time. I don't know if I'm making an impact. I hope there's a young man out there that this helps. I know it may or may not, but anyway, I don't got anything else other than I salute you, whether you have the warrior spirit or not, but I know you do. Find it. That is your job tonight. Find that fire. Find that person in you that says, no, I will not bend the knee. I will not conform to the ways of this world. We are in the world, but not of the world. Can I get an amen? Amen, brother!